Hello, Leo. Beautiful, beautiful Leo. I'm so excited for this reading today, okay? There's some kind of a conversation here that's going to take place, and there's going to be a lot of questions that are going to be answered from this conversation, okay? And this conversation is going to be held in many different forms in your life. But there is a person here who is going to reveal how they feel about you. There's going to be people that are going to start to speak to the great things that you are and to your life's purpose. But this also feels very romantic, like love, like a confession of love. And this is very beautiful. This is also Mother Nature, the very planet, the essence of who you are, that is speaking to you, what you come from. You know, you being a star seed or whatever that may mean, right? So this is very beautiful. I can't wait. Okay. Okay. So I just want to connect really quick. Okay. Okay. Leo. So, I'm gonna pull Tarot and Oracle, of course. Okay, there's a spirit is all around you. There is loved ones all around you that are in spirit. Okay, or this could be your ancestors. This could be your spirit guides here. Could have already connected so much with your guides, but there could be this longing to wanting to know who they are and connect with them on a deeper level. And this is gonna happen for you. This is happening for you. You're going to start to have these experiences that are going to show you who they are. And your spirit team is putting you in contact with your tribe here on this planet. It's all kind of happening very fast, but at the same time, not really moving anywhere either. And I mean physically. It's like you're kind of, this is all like psychically happening, and it's all very divinely guided here because you have gotten to a certain point in your physical body and with your life where you have gone through everything, and it's kind of like the only thing left is aligning this bigger part of you and bringing that down to be that in this body, in this world, on this new earth. You're on the new earth. You are elevating to a higher frequency where you're on the new earth more and more and more and more, you know, and this is just beautiful here. I saw Mother Nature with a seed in her hand, and this seed being growing and growing and growing and endlessly growing here. So there's something here when you connect with the energy of the planet, when you connect with the energy of Mother Nature, you know, when you connect with her, there's huge changes that happen in your life. When you connect with the energy that creates worlds, there's so much that can be done with such ease and such joy because you're supposed to be in a vibration of joy and bliss. And more you're getting yourself there. And that takes work, that takes commitment, that takes you caring how you feel above all else, you know? And this is the thing that you have done. There is this connections that you see in all things. And this is leading to the bigger message, I can already tell you that. Because Thich Nhat Hanh talks about this. He talks about, you know, to thank the author of a book, you know. It's like, first I have to thank, well, this book came from what? From paper, right? And so there was a lumberjack somewhere that had to get up in the morning and cut down the trees to make the paper, right? So if I'm going to thank the author of this book, I'm also going to have to thank the lumberjack. And then I'm going to have to thank his wife because his wife made him breakfast that morning. And if he didn't have the nourishment from breakfast, he wouldn't have been able to do the job, right? And then I have to thank his parents. And then I have to thank her parents. And then I have to thank the fact that, you know, technology has gotten us to this point, and, you know, the society and the world that we live in for the author to even think to write this. So it's like you're thanking all of creation. So it doesn't matter what you're looking at as your source of love, as your source of feeling bliss, what your reasoning is, or what it is you're grateful for or thanking. You're really always thanking all that is, grateful for all that is, in alignment with all that is. And there is an element to seeing this. And this changes so very much when this happens. And here's the conversation I was talking about. And there is this energy of going on a journey and getting to a point here. And it's almost like reminding me of The Amazing Race, right? Which I haven't watched in a long time. But there's something about, they got this crazy things they got to do. And they got to meet a person in this building, right? And this person is like waiting there for them. You know, when you play a video game and it's like, all right, Zelda, we're going to go in this little villager's house. And that person is just waiting there like, I'm so excited to talk to you about this piece of information. There's something here to this meeting. Yeah, this is like, there is a course now that you're on. And this is taking you somewhere. This is taking you somewhere. Oh, yeah. So there is this thing of things being in your way and believing that there is nothing in your way that is not there for a purpose. And you will figure out how to use it to your benefit. It's like that kind of energy here. And that's the thing, is there are successful people all over the planet that thrive no matter what's going on, you know, in the world. And we want more and more and more people to be doing that. We want all of the planet to be thriving. And there is enough for all of us to thrive, you know. But it's almost like somebody who is, you know, an Olympic athlete, right? It's like they're going to ski and it's like conditions are not good or something. Or it's not the most optimal conditions, right? Nothing crazy dangerous I'm talking about here. But it's like this person is not worried because they're like, I always come out on top, like whatever. You know, it's like when I watch The Challenge, okay? I love The Challenge on MTV. I'm obsessed. And these characters, they like always, you know, they're people, characters. They make it, you know? And it's kind of like once they win, they kind of keep winning. You notice that. The people that make it to the final but just don't win, they always make it to the final and just don't win. You know, Anissa always makes it right before the final and then she doesn't win. And she has made it to finals. But you know what I'm saying? For the most part, it's like everything is against her and she does so well, but she doesn't win. And it's like, Anissa, how? You know? And that's the thing, is it's like people kind of tend to, the losers, the people that go home, they always tend to go home, you know? And the people that win, they keep winning. So there is this way, and look at this. This is like a conversation here, and this can be with spirit. Oh yeah. This can be with spirit. But this is also, there is a conversation that's going to take place, and it could be with a Gemini. Yeah. And there's something here about being on a journey and you get to a point and you're face to face with something, someone, and there is a conversation that is going to be had. And this is the point where it's time for you to get this information on this journey, just like The Amazing Race, you know. Like, what is this? This is insane. I love it. Okay, let's see about this now. There is some kind of building blocks that you understand, and it's almost like this energy of people waiting for you. And they didn't know that they were waiting for you, and you didn't know that your journey was leading you to them, but it was, you know. This is too many cards. You know, that's here now. And okay, this is very exciting. It's like your spirit team is putting you places with who's going to show you this. Okay, you have wine. That's the only card that turned over. Wine. Very interesting. You know, wine is something that you enjoy. Wine is something that it's like generation upon generation, provides generational wealth, right? And wine is also something that gets better with age. So this is interesting. This is very interesting. So there's something here about this. And something so pure and so beautiful about wine, you know, it's like kind of like the old romantic ways of making wine. It's like the best way, you know? Look at this, time is here. And silence. Something unspoken that it's now time to share. It's almost like there is this romantic atmosphere that, and it's time now for this romantic atmosphere because there is something that's not being said. And so there is a romantic atmosphere that is like, is this gonna make something be said? You know? What the heck? Yeah. That's kind of the energy here. This is reminding me of Bridgerton because you know, I'm rewatching Bridgerton. So, but it's like showing me like, you know, there was a romantic atmosphere and that, you know, Daphne and the Duke, it's like neither one of them wants to say that they're like in love, you know? So Spirit is like making the atmosphere for them to say it, for them to do it here. And then you have Taurus, which is that energy of just going for it, you know? And this is the energy of springtime. And this is when things start to happen. It's that kind of energy. Wow. Very interesting. So this could involve a Taurus person. Or there's something coming up from April to May. And this is very important. It's something very important that you're doing. Yeah, there is a gate here. And you have air and you have the demon here. So there's been things that have been keeping you from gaining clarity, mental clarity for you to go through this gate. And that those are no longer exist. Those things don't exist anymore because you're on target here. You have this light through the darkness, and look at this, Mother Nature. There is a connection to this planet that you have found, and you found it from, in all of this difficulty, you know, how is somebody a good fighter? They're a good fighter because they grew up in a war. You know how to fight. It's like a smooth sea never made a skilled sailor. Okay, that's from Mike the Situation here. So there's something here about, yeah, no, you didn't have a smooth sea, but you know how to sail. And so this is kind of representing that. And then there is this, but I'm still going to seek out the light. Now that I have options that I made it to land, but I'm still going to seek out the light. I'm not going to seek out the darkness. And that brings you to this connection with the divine, with the planet, with Mother Nature herself, with the essence of you that is the life force within you. And it's everything is being made right for who you're meeting to be the right energy, the right place, the right time. For something unspoken to be spoken. This is giving me energy of, what's that movie? Guardians of the Galaxy, where there is this unspoken thing between them. You know, Gamora and, what's his freaking name? The Star-Lord, right? Quill. Is his name Will? Quill. Whatever. There's this unspoken thing that is going to be spoken. Are you saying this? Is somebody else saying this to you? Is this different in all different areas of your life? You're speaking out and other people are speaking out too. A person is speaking out. Things are happening. We're going to say that. Okay, let's see a little more. What in the world? Look at the moth. Wow. And the moth is seeking out the light. This is what I'm telling you, just like the lighthouse. And this is like a moth to a flame. Okay? Just saying. Wow. This is you and your spiritual side, your spiritual self. This is you and the truth within you. All this darkness, and there was a little spark of God's light in your heart, and you decided to follow it. Okay, and it built and it grew and it built and it grew. And now all the other areas of your life, you decided to look for the light again. Kept doing that, kept doing that. And so now there is this energy of people coming to you telling their truth. There is this energy of things starting to come to you and happen. So the raccoon, and the raccoon was under the moth. The raccoon is leave no stone unturned. The raccoon is like you're coming into an energy here, acknowledging that you have healed, acknowledging that spirit has given you an idea, this communication, and you have healed. You have sought out the light and you have gotten an answer here. Is kind of this energy. And then the rider and the raccoon. So the rider is like, I know what I'm doing now. I'm going. The raccoon is like, hey, the raccoon is a problem solver here. This raccoon, there's food anywhere, you know, in the vicinity, you know, in a like 8-house radius of where this raccoon is going to find it, you know. That's this energy. There is a point where there is clarity and there is a message from the divine, and then it's time to go forward. There is a way that there is a conversation here, and now it's time to go forward with something here, to really look into it and take action upon it. But this is not taking blind action. This is looking into it, right? And taking action and actively looking as you're taking action, you know. Like a rider is out here looking for something, right? They're traveling somewhere with a purpose. So that doesn't mean they're not going to meet people along the way and help them along the way so they can help them along the way, but they're going to be paying attention. There's something here where you have a direction, you're paying attention. And then this is the element of the universe. This is the element of time giving you something, the oyster. It's like this seed that is now planted and sprouted with Mother Nature's help. This is your spirit team giving you something, your ancestors, your loved ones in spirit, because they have been helping you all this time. They have been helping you go towards your freedom. And look, now you have the horse. So this is this connection with the divine and this freedom here. Wow. And okay, this is loyalty as well. This is loyalty as well, because horses represent that. Okay, wow, that's very interesting. This freedom and this loyalty, that's what horses really represent. This is this energy of, you know, what's it called? The vow, we made a vow or something. This is the movie with Channing Tatum and Rachel McAdams, and they're in love, blah, blah, blah. She gets in an accident and she loses her memory and she forgets him. And she remembers the other boyfriend. And this is Channing Tatum saying, I gotta let her go. And he lets her go, and then she remembers and comes back to him. Wow, I ruined that movie for you. You didn't see it, sorry. But and there's a lot, you should still see it. There's a lot more to it. And honestly, like, we didn't know it was going there, okay? So, yeah. Excuse me. So there is this energy here of something, and, you know, I don't know that it's a person that you lost that's coming back to it. It very well could be, because Gamora and Gwyl, I mean, that's a pretty romantic story. And it's like, we all know they're going to come back together. Come on. You know, Marvel just has to make that happen for us. So, and horses, you know, when I was younger, I was on a horse, and my horse like went crazy and jumped over the fence and was running through a field and through trees, and I was holding on for dear life, right? And it went up to this other horse and just like slowed down and stopped. And the lady was like, oh, that's so funny. They love each other, these two horses. we can't split them up. We got to keep them together. And I was like, I had like branches in my hair. Like I was like bleeding from running through trees and stuff. Like, hello. It was crazy. But anyways, so there's something here about something, and this is lifetime upon lifetime energy. Yeah, there's something meant for you here. And horses, you know, they give you a way. Okay, yeah, that's what this is. Because mice as well. You know, the mouse and Cinderella, what does the mice do? They're like, hey, we're going to make you a dress, Cinderella. We're only mice. We can't do it. We can't help you with your chores. You know, we're not able to stop the stepmother, but we can, you know what? We can sew a dress. I don't know how, but okay. And they help her, right? And horses represent that in stories. There's always this story of, you know, Snow White and the Huntsman. She's riding on this horse and everybody is catching her. And guess what? The horse gets stuck in the mud. She has to leave the horse behind, but she gets to go forth on her journey. So there's an element here of sacrifice. And with The Vow, or whatever that movie is, with Rachel McAdams, you know, there is he has to sacrifice. Maybe I'm going to lose her, you know, but maybe not. Maybe she's going to come back. You know, with the never-ending story, we lose the horse, you know. The horse gets him to a point and then they lose it. So there's something here that your journey, you have lost on this journey, but there is a way that it's coming back to you. But it's coming back in a way that is a new life for yourself, that it is the light, that it is absolutely perfect and tailor-made for you. And it is something that keeps giving and growing and allows you to have this adventure, you know? So, and this can be love, this can be, you know, money, this can be a family, this can be a community. This is definitely a soul tribe. Yes, connecting with your spiritual and them leading to finding it in the physical. Yeah, it's like that's very important here. That's very important here, and that's happening here. So let's see a little bit more. What in the world? Okay. Okay. Wow. You have the teardrops, you have the knot, and you have the tent. Okay. So it's like great personal sorrow, unsuccessful plans, but temporary situation. There's something here that is a temporary situation, and then you have the angel. Wow. So the girl and the angel. And this is the thing with Snow White and the Huntsman, you know, it's like, yeah, she dies in that movie, but she's also brought back to life. So there's something here, and the moth represents this kind of resurrection. There's something here that, yeah, there is this energy of a temporary situation that you're now able to leave behind and move forward. And Spirit is helping you with this. And yeah, okay. And look at the crown. Snow White and the Huntsman, she is claiming her crown. Honor and respect will come to you. So this is the thing. In The Vow, it's very much so sadness here. He has to let her go. And Channing Tatum has to let her go. The love of his life go. So there is an energy here of a broken bridge. Look, man and broken bridge. He has to let go of this connection here. Get out of a situation here. So there is something here about this, where you have had to do this. A person that you're meeting, they have had to do this. But there is a way that the two of you are coming together to restore your crown, both of you. Because the raccoon is like, hey, I'm going to find a solution. They are not going to leave any stone unturned. They are going to find the answer that they need. you know. And the rider as well. The rider is out here, they're on a mission, you know, and they always team up with somebody else on a mission. They have a common enemy, or they have a goal that it's like if they put their goals together, they're going to be so much more powerful. You know what I mean? Like that's what this energy here. That's what this is giving up. So there's something here to this. And this is honor and respect coming to you. This is, you know, Mother Nature here with this seed that is growing, and she's handing you this. She's giving this to you here because you decided to follow the light and to stick to what is true. No matter what was against you all of this time, you know, yeah, that's here. You have get back to basics. And this is the peacock, beware of great pride. See, this is the thing, is in Bridgerton, there's pride that is keeping them apart, right? And they write with a quill, don't they? What do you know? How cool. So there is something here about not wanting to admit something. And there is this kind of a challenge here. But there is a way that something romantic is coming together, and it's taking time. And it's a good thing that it's taking time, because what this is all leading to is of quality, just like wine. So there is a way that things are starting to pick up for you. And this comes from being willing to be humble and get to the basic of something, and not just you need all of this to like cover something up in a way, or to, you know, be all of these other things. It's like this energy of just coming as you are, as yourself, you know? Yeah. And that's the thing with the second Bridgerton. It's like, you know, they have this pride. They don't want to admit how they feel about each other, because they don't want to get to the basics. They don't want to talk about love. They don't want to be in love, you know, and just live a beautiful life. It's like they want to be kind of complicated. They want to just like put on a show and then hide away. There is that kind of way here that there's something coming in, and what it is so pure and so beautiful, just like you. But there is a way that the old you has to allow and let go. And this can be a person that is letting go and coming forth to tell you. And what are they going to tell you? They're going to tell you that you're their wish fulfillment. You're their dream come true. That's the 9 of Cups. That they're sitting here and they're dreaming, and they're sitting here and they're dreaming. And what are they dreaming about? They're dreaming about a life with you. You know, you have the Strength card here, and you have the Page of Wands. So there is a mystery here that's pulling you, that's calling you. Yeah. And it's like a person. Let's see about this now. Really? Too many. You could be very much so hurt by, you know, being kept in illusion, people that are, you know, there is a way of saying that you don't want something because you don't want to be hurt. Not saying what you fully want, not showing your full emotions here. You could have a lot of people, a lot of situations where you can't be your emotional self. You could be at work, and your work, you can't, the true essence of who you are, you can't be that there. This can be in love too. There is a way that someone, that there's like feelings that have been kept. That's how this feels. Yes. And there is the way that somebody has been trying to live a life that is not fulfilling. And it's not fulfilling because there is this not being honest about how they feel. I feel like this is somebody else's energy. Like, this does not feel like this is your energy. I feel like you're focusing on yourself and your own justice and healing your inner child and moving away from disappointments. Like, I don't have any more time to think about disappointment here. It's like how this feels. Yeah, it's like an energy of moving forward. I feel like an energy of somebody wants to apologize to you, but are they going to do it? Are they too afraid to do it? And I kind of feel like you're just like, I don't really need an apology. You know, you've already moved on in your life. And I feel like there is a love that you have prayed for that is going to come forward. And it is a cycle ending. Something is closing and there's some kind of new love that's coming. Because there could be a person who wants to apologize to you, but it's too late. This is what I'm saying. There is love coming forward here. Yeah. And there could be something here where it's like, look at this. You want something that is a genuine offer. And there could be something here where something starts, but where is this going? You know, and this can be in business too. This can be in anything. This could be with family members that you're talking to. This can be new people in your life. But there's something here that it's like you love it. You feel pulled in this direction. And it's like giving you only a little bit. Page of Pentacles. And you're like, what? But this is the right way. And that's because it's going to build and grow. And you're going to see that. Some things are not going to build. They're not going to grow. And you're going to leave them behind. But there is a lot of new things that are coming in that are. And you're going to feel it that it's right. And it's going to show you evidence. Now is the time where the evidence is going to start to appear. And you're going to watch the evidence show up. And you're going to be clear about, yes, this is the direction I want to go in love. So this could be communication from somebody where you're kind of not really getting communication. And then you do. And everything is checking off, you know. This could be working somewhere and you're like, I feel like I'm supposed to be here, but I don't really like this. Like, what the heck? And then it starts to click into place here. So there's clarity. And where there isn't clarity and nothing is clicking into place, the situation that is going to click into place is going to appear. And you'll know, oh, I'm supposed to go this way. That's why. You're going to know. That's the thing here. Is now you're going to know because there is this clarity, because there is connection with spirit, because there is connection with this earth, because you chose through all this darkness to be true to the light inside of you. That's why you have the Hermit here. Yeah. And now things picking up pace. Look at that. Wow. So a lot of you are going to be moving. You're going to be moving. You're going to be moving. There's things closing out, but it's not necessarily... You can feel it all happening and you're letting go of the control of it all. You're letting go of that and you're giving that to spirit. That's why we started with the Gemini card. Spirit has communicated this to me. Okay, I'm kind of going to go in this direction, but I'm not going to get too ahead of myself because I know Spirit is going to tell me, Spirit is going to guide me, Spirit is going to show me. I just have to walk out into this new life. I can do it. And the way is going to be made clear for you. You're going to start to see the way. Yeah. And if you don't see the way, that's because it's not here yet. That doesn't mean it's not coming. It's just connect to the earth, you know. Connect with the essence of who you are and, you know, it's going to show. It's going to unfold. Yeah. Because this is a journey that you get to by within you. And that doesn't mean that you're not going to take a journey out in this physical world, but it starts here. That's how you know the way, is what this is really saying. And that's to get love, a lover, your soulmate, your twin flame, the person that, you know, you have been wanting all this time. That's how you get your life purpose, to be living it. This is how you get anything to manifest. This is how everything works. And it's like, you know this. You have been embodying this, so this is why Spirit wants to elevate you, for everyone to see this example of how to, how to do this, how to heal after all of this death, after all of this never-ending healing and all of this betrayal, how to trust in Spirit and how to find your happiness right where you are, and watch your life transform. How to do that, when to step out away from all that you know, because you know that you deserve more. There is this communication that is telling you this calling within you that's telling you this. And for some of you, this is to be vulnerable, to allow love in. This is like Gamora and Quill and the Guardians of the Galaxy, and in the end she's kind of a little bit vulnerable. He remembers her, them being in love. She could care less, but they just had a journey together, and this kind of warmed her heart. And she's kind of like, I bet we were fun. And he's like, yeah, and then she leaves, but she's thinking about him. That, this isn't over. There is a hint here. And it's like you got that hint a long time ago that things are coming together here. And this is talking about the clarity. All this illusion has been for you to prepare for all that is coming for you. So it's been very needed, and you will see why once it is here. Actually, once it's here, you're going to be so excited, you're not even going to think about the why. Who cares? So, okay. Thank you so much. I hope this resonated for you. Okay, I love you. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Okay.